guys, this is Angel Soul Wolfie, and I'm here to do a twin flame reading for you guys. I've already shuffled and meditated on the deck, on the cards. We're going to start with the divine masculine, and this is for the end of July, but it doesn't necessarily mean it's only for July. The energies could be playing out now. They could have already played out. This could be something that's happened in the past, or this could be playing out right now, or getting ready to play it. Also, the roles can always be reversed. So, if I'm not talking to you, divine masculine, I could be talking to whoever's cross-watching the video. So, we're gonna get started here. Spirit, what is the general energies for the end of July 2019 for all of the collective divine masculines? Also, guys, remember, if you resonate with the reading and you like it, please remember to hit the like button and subscribe to my channel if you feel called to do that. Okay, so let's get started. Divine masculine. What are the energies for divine masculine? End of July 2019. Masculine. Okay, we have the Four of Pentacles, reverse. Six of Wands, reverse. Page of Swords. We have Ten of Cups. Two of Pentacles. Sun, reverse. Devil, reverse. Oh, sorry, we got the Devil, yeah. And Ten of Pentacles. There's Eight of Cups. And on the bottom of the deck, we have the Hermit card. So right off the bat, you could be dealing with a Virgo or divine masculine. This could be something that you are either doing now, hermiting yourself, possibly maybe you're focusing a lot on your work. Maybe you're just going home after work. You're not going out, you're not hanging out with friends, you're kind of just keeping to yourself. You could be gaining a lot of spiritual knowledge at this time, or you could be getting a lot of downloads and coming into a lot of information that perhaps you haven't been privy to until recently, or this could be getting ready to happen. This could be like a light bulb moment too that's happening for you because of this lantern here. Something could be coming to light. Something could be coming to light within your subconscious. You could also have like a spiritual teacher around you, or a mentor, somebody who's a little older than you, somebody who you look up to, somebody who you go to for advice. Okay, so the heartbeat of the reading, we have the Two of Pentacles, and this is definitely somebody who is juggling something. So you could be juggling two people, two ideas, two jobs. You could be of two minds even. I see this as being of two minds. So you could be trying to figure out who it is that you are, who's the real you, who's the man behind the mask. You could be figuring out right now that you're a twin flame as well, and you're juggling with the idea of actually being one. You could be coming out of a time of rough waters too. So you could be coming out of a time where you've experienced a lot of ups and downs, a lot of emotions, a lot of emotional turmoil, and you're still trying to find your balance or your footing. I see in the past you could have been overly focused on yourself, maybe in quite a selfish mode. very egotistical. I see this card as, in reverse, I see it as very egotistical, even somewhat narcissistic. You really, I'm not saying you're narcissistic, I'm just saying that this is, you could have done some pretty harsh or horrible things, or acted in a way that makes you come across as a narcissist, perhaps. This card in reverse also talks about, to me, needing to feel admired, wanting to put on a show and wear a mask at all costs, because you crave people praising you or admiring you or looking up to you, or you want to come across to the outside world as somebody who's successful, somebody who's got it all, the great girlfriend, the great life, the great car, the great job. This could be like overly glamorizing it on Facebook or social media, Instagram, Twitter. And this is in the past, so this could definitely be something that you are trying to move away from. Maybe that's why you're hermiting yourself. Maybe you've been humbling yourself a little. A cycle could have come to an end as well. So we have the World card in reverse underneath. Or a cycle that needed to come to an end has not come to an end. Could be dealing with a Leo, Taurus, Scorpio, and Aquarius, because those are the fixed signs on the Earth, or on the World card reverse. So this is talking about, in the upright, this is talking about the end of a cycle, a completion, a job well done. In the reverse, it's almost like it's there for you to complete, but you haven't yet completed it. So you could be in a karmic contract with someone, or you could have a contract with someone, and technically it was supposed to end, but you've been holding on to it, or someone's holding on to it. Someone's refusing to let it go. And then underneath the World card, we have the Justice in reverse. So this is talking about a karmic cycle, a karmic contract or a karmic cycle, some kind of a loop, because there's the loop in this card here. Some kind of a pattern or loop that you continue to do this. It's a toxic, unhealthy relationship or pattern or habit that you refuse to let go of, somebody you refuse to let go of. Definitely could be the karmic relationship, if you have a karmic partner. They could definitely be a Gemini too. We have the Magician in reverse. There could also be black magic involved in this. Your karmic partner could be using black magic on you. I hate to say that, but I see it here. And perhaps that's why you feel you can't end things with this karmic partner. Could be a Gemini, could be a Virgo, a Leo, a Capricorn. I also feel in something happened in the past where you were supposed to get honest, get clear, get communicating something to someone, possibly deliver some kind of an apology, deliver some kind of honesty. But I feel like you didn't. You used that sword and you verbally attacked them in some way, or you didn't speak up. You didn't tell the truth. Perhaps you hid how you felt. Perhaps you did something wrong and refused to apologize. And keep in mind, divine masculine, if I'm not talking about you, I could be talking about the cross-watcher. Maybe they did this to you. Maybe you feel defensive, like you need to have your guard up, like you need to always have your sword ready to strike back because maybe somebody put you on blast, maybe somebody humiliated you, or you did this to someone. Maybe somebody cut off communication with you, ghosted you. This is in the past, though. And it was over something that you refused to let go of, someone you refused to let go of. Someone or something you refused to let go of. Something you refuse to see, you refuse to focus on this. Because the guy in the card, he's looking down, he's not looking at the lamp, he's not looking at the light. So I feel the universe was giving you signs, but you were ignoring them. If not you, someone else was ignoring them. Yeah, well, this was there. Sorry. So you were ignoring the signs, you were playing a role, you were portraying yourself a certain way to boost your confidence, to boost your ego. In the end, this landed you basically not coming in as the victorious one. And I feel like you're feeling that energy now, Divine Masculine. You feel like you, even though it may appear that you are to the outside world, like you may be putting on a show or making it appear that you are on top of your game, that you're fine, that your life is beautiful, that you have a perfect, happy home life and a happily ever after lifestyle type thing. But you're juggling. You're still going back and forth in your mind. You're still having emotional turmoil over this. You're still not sure about two different people. You could have made a choice, but you're still in your head. You still have not. You haven't let someone go. So if you picked one of two people, if you picked your karmic over your divine feminine, you have not let your divine feminine go. And your divine feminine could be an earth sign, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. They could be an Aquarius, Gemini, Libra, a Leo, a Capricorn, or a Virgo. Those are the signs I see. The situation could also involve a child. I feel like maybe the person you gave up, or if you have if you're divine feminine, if you you could have a child with your divine feminine, is what I'm saying, or you could want to have a child with your divine feminine. Your divine feminine could just have a child that you miss, or you could have a children with the karmic, and this is one of the reasons why you refuse to let it go. I'm feeling strongly, though, you might have a child with your divine feminine, or the person that you let go of, and this is very this is what you've been thinking about constantly. This is what you feel possibly very guilty over. With the Sun card in the present position, I feel like a light is going, like these two cards here, a light is going to be shone. I feel like it's going to be like a light bulb moment for you. You're getting downloads, or some kind of hidden information is coming to light. It could be surrounding child, or a secret pregnancy, or a grandchild. It could be a secret around your image. So maybe people are going to, maybe it's going to be illuminated that you aren't happy, or you aren't this guy that you've been pretending to be. Maybe you're getting ready to tell someone the truth about that. Or maybe this is just the advice that that's what you need to be concentrating on. I feel like you're coming out of a period of feeling very, very chained to something, possibly an addiction to drugs and alcohol, sex, shopping, overspending, even a workaholic. If this was something you've struggled with in the past, divine masculine, you are working towards it daily and making progress every day on this. And you are almost free of this, actually. If you've been dealing with a difficult Capricorn person in your life, or I'm feeling very strongly like a boss or somebody who has authority over you, maybe even like past friends that were toxic, or this could definitely be a karmic relationship that you're getting ready to release it, or you are at least in the process of allowing yourself to be honest about it within your own mind. Maybe you're finally seeing that this is a bondage, or this is not your happily ever after, or this is it's toxic for you in some manner. I feel like you're finally starting to realize that in order for you to have what you really truly want, which is this, the Ten of Pentacles, this is like the ultimate true happiness. This is like true happily ever after. This is the kids, the house, the car, the money, the true divine love, the soulmate, the twin flame, the spiritual connection, the emotional fulfillment. This is somebody who gets you, somebody who loves you unconditionally, somebody who you can't fight this love. Like, you feel it all around you. Somebody you have a telepathic communication with, you have a bond with, you can feel their energy, they can feel yours. This is the ultimate happiness, and this is what you want. And I feel like you're realizing now that you have to leave something behind. You have to walk away from someone. In order to get this, you have to be honest and true. You have to break some kind of karmic contract, karmic relationship, karmic connection, or even an addiction. An addiction can be a third party too. But if you are dealing with three people, or you are in a relationship that you know you're not happy with, you're not truly in love with this person, you're not truly happy. If you're only with this person because of money or status or image or out of fear, you're getting honest with yourself now about that. You're realizing that this is what you want, and you need to walk away from whatever you have now to go after what you want. You're seeing the light finally. You're understanding that you were supposed to let this go, but you didn't. And that was very unfair, very unjust. You could have really hurt someone with this injustice. And you yourself could have been manipulated by black magic or some kind of a spell put on by someone. You could have just been under a spell of, somebody else, somebody else's energy, somebody's influence. But you're seeing the light now. You could really need to spend some time alone. You could, I feel like any kind of energy healing or meditation would really highly benefit you, divine masculine. Even divine feminine, because when you do energy healing for yourself, you actually heal your divine masculine as well. So divine feminines, if you're watching this reading, I'm highly recommending you do any kind of energy healing. Clear your energy daily. Ask your angels and guides in the universe for guidance every day, for help every day. Ask your angels for help with the situation. I'm going to clarify. Let's clarify. What's the sun in reverse talking about in this reading, please? The sun in reverse. Okay, so we have, that was fast, 5 of Wands and the 2 of Swords. So again, this is talking about some kind of conflict It could be definitely could be internal conflict. This could be talking about your heart chakra being blocked off, because look at this, the swords are across her heart. Being blind to a situation. Being blind to the conflict and the chaos and possibly the heartbreak that you caused. Being blind to the fact that you probably need to apologize to someone for all of the battles and the scars you've left. If this isn't you, Divine Masculine, this could be, I could be talking to the cross watcher. Perhaps you're fighting internal conflict about a child that you left behind, or about a person, a soulmate that you left behind. Okay, what is this? What is the devil in reverse talking about here? The magician in reverse again. This is this definitely could be some kind of manipulation, black magic, voodoo, hoodoo spells, something. Candle magic. Somebody could be putting something in your food. I know it's really gross to say, but the blood spells, like period blood, stuff like that. And it's keeping you very confused. It's keeping you chained to someone that you are not really supposed to be with. Somebody that is karmic that you should have let go a long time ago. And this, if it's not black magic, it could you could just be getting highly manipulated by someone. Maybe they threaten to kill themselves. That's manipulation. Maybe they are constantly putting ideas in your head. What's this hermit talking about? Let's clarify the hermit, please. You have the emperor reverse. So like I said, this could be some kind of authority figure, some kind of a male authority figure. Could be an Aries. But somebody who you feel has power over you. Maybe you're held back by the law. Maybe you're held back by out of fear of divorce, or maybe you have probation, or you have stipulations that keep you put, maybe. Or maybe this is just like a boss, or it could even just be even though this is male, it could be female too. This could be the karmic, who you feel you feel like they have some kind of authority over you, some kind of control, some kind of manipulation. And there's secrets around this, something that is not seen, it's hidden. You could be involved in some kind of illegal activity that you do at nighttime, or you don't speak about it to anybody else. You could be legally bound. This could be like getting like gang or secret club or something like that. This could also just be addiction. Maybe you're a drug dealer. Maybe you've been a drug dealer. Maybe you make your money some way. Maybe you make your money on the side. You have a side job that's illegal or taboo. There could just be a lot of secrets around your relationship, your current relationship, and a lot of confusion. What is the outcome for the Divine Masculine for the end of July, please? What is the outcome? What can Divine Masculine expect for the end of July? Okay, we have the Nine of Cups reverse. So this is actually talking about wishes and hopes and dreams. You feeling like they haven't come true. Maybe you're realizing now that the grass is not greener on the other side. Maybe you're starting to realize that the person you once chose to be your happily ever after, it hasn't turned out to be that way. We also have the Seven of Cups reverse. This is definitely talking about feeling like you have so many choices and that you have no idea what decision to make. This is also about illusions, putting on maybe I think it's talking about you giving the illusion that you're fine, that you're happy, that you're adjusted and balanced and you have the perfect life. This is also a card that speaks to me about over drinking, overindulgence. You also have the Three of Pentacles. This is talking about knowing or needing to work together with someone. I feel like this is the joining though, like this is the third energy. So this is the divine feminine, divine masculine, and then the third energy, which is the divine itself. And needing to blend these energies in order for your ultimate wishes to come true. So I feel like you know that you, maybe you left two people behind. Maybe you left your divine feminine and a child behind. And you know that you need to go back and make this right. I feel like you know that the energy of working together or trying to get, maybe that your divine feminine doesn't speak to you anymore and you need to try to figure out a way to get her to communicate and to work with you again. And you have like literally so many ideas and no idea which one to pick, or like not really sure how to get the ball rolling again. And you feel like you are going to be stuck in this energy where you feel like nothing, your wishes aren't being granted, or you're being blocked, or you feel stagnant and just blocked off. I feel you feel blocked from happiness, from miracles and dreams come true. And you know that, I feel like you know now that you need to, you need your divine feminine in your life. Or you need to have things at least on a positive, fair, and just level, a balanced level with your divine feminine. Otherwise, you feel blocked, you feel stagnant, you feel lack. I feel like you are currently thinking about walking away from something or someone and going towards your true happily ever after. I feel like it does involve a child. You could find out that something about magic or black magic, other than in this reading, like you could actually find divine or actual proof of that too. I feel like the next full moon too, there could be some significant shift or change or information or something significant coming in with the next full moon. I also feel could happen for you, and it's going to shine a light or open the path for where you need to be going or what road you need to take next. Okay, so that is the divine masculine reading. We'll go on to the divine feminine next. Hopefully that it won't resonate with all of you, but hopefully it brings in some clarity. If you liked that reading, please hit the like button. We're going to do divine feminine next. Also keep in mind, guys, we're just coming off of a pretty powerful eclipse, the second eclipse of July. And eclipses always bring about fated karmic events, bring about endings. I know for me, a lot of close family and friends are getting divorced. Like, I know multiple couples that have recently announced getting divorced, selling homes, lots of breakups, lots of tower moments for a lot of people in the collective. So we're also smack dab in the middle of a Mercury retrograde. So just keep that in mind. The energies they're strong right now. So if you're going through a hard time, hang in there, because energy, it's going to shift. If you're feeling stagnant and blocked, the energies will shift as soon as Mercury goes direct, which I think we're getting close to. We're getting close to ending. Okay, so Divine Feminine. What are the energies currently for the Divine Feminine, please? For the end of July 2019. The collective Divine Feminines out there. What do they need to know? Divine Feminines, please. What are Divine Feminines? Okay, so we have Six of Cups, Two of Cups, the Nine of Wands, reverse, the Seven of Pentacles, reverse, Five of Wands, the World, Justice. So we've seen both of those cards in the last reading. And the Five of Wands. And the Devil reverse. We also seen this card in the Divine Masculine reading. So lots of mirroring going on. Also have the Page of Cups reverse. And on the bottom of the deck, oh my goodness, we have the Emperor reverse. We had that card come up as a clarifier, but still. So, Divine Feminine, you could be dealing with, this could definitely be your Divine Masculine. In the reverse energy, I feel like he is, he's definitely not acting in his highest vibration. You could be dealing with an Aries person. This guy's pretty controlling. He can be manipulating, bossy. He can lie, cheat, and steal to get to the top. He could even, you know, do that thing where you fake it till you make it, but in an underhanded, slimy kind of way. You know. Yeah, and he could be dealing with an Aries. I don't know if I said that. Just gonna light my sage. Okay. So the heartbeat of the reading, we have the Five of Swords. Or no, sorry, Five of Wands. So I always see this card as, this can be a card of like competition, healthy competition, even like banter. You know, this is like, it can also be a card about internal conflict, like fighting yourself, fighting between your head and your heart, or your mind telling you one thing, but you know deep down that's not how it is. This can also be a lot of outer conflict. So Divine Feminine, you could have a lot, like I already said, I've noticed with the eclipse energy and all of these retrogrades currently, I've noticed a lot of my friends, a lot of people on social media breaking up, a lot of divorces happening, a lot of conflict, or a lot of conflict ridden type people, low vibrational people, trying to penetrate my energy, or they're just all around me. It seems like there's fighting all around me. So I've been very busy too. Like I've been having a really hard time trying to find time for just myself, time for just quiet time, you know? Like I feel like I wake up in the morning and I open my eyes and I blink and then it's already supper time. And I feel like this card is speaking to me about that. So Divine Feminines, you guys could be really busy, finding it hard to find peace, to find tranquility, balance. You could be around a lot of toxic people or a lot of loud, obnoxious people. You could be fighting with a lot of conflict within. You could be in an outright conflict with somebody, with your divine masculine, with the karmic perhaps. Hopefully that's not the case, but so I see in the past you had definitely a soul-mate connection, a twin flame connection. And this is in the not so far away past. You definitely connected. I feel like you connected with your divine masculine not too long ago, possibly January of 2019. Maybe even in April. I feel like you could definitely have a child with your divine masculine, because this is the child card. You could have known them since childhood. I feel like you recently connected with them. Maybe they just got out of jail, because I see this card as jail. I feel like when you connected with them, they made you some promises that you felt was going to free you up from feeling like you were a prisoner, or feeling like you were, I don't know, being held back some way, and maybe they made you promises to communicate with you and then they backed out and didn't. Or maybe they promised to explain themselves and then they backed out and didn't. Maybe they ghosted you. Anyway, I feel like it's made you feel like very battle weary. You don't trust them anymore. This guy's got a bandage on his head, so it really, really made you think probably pretty negatively about them, about your divine masculine. You could be still struggling with that. You could be still seeing them as this guy, you know, the Emperor in reverse. Somebody who's never going to have the potential, or he's never going to get right. He's never going to admit the truth to himself. He's never going to stop trying to control his heart and his emotions. He's never going to get honest about how he truly feels. He's always going to fight me, or he's always going to leave me feeling like I'm almost at the finish line, but I'm never going to get there, so why even try? And Divine Feminine, I feel like you've stopped putting in the work as far as he's concerned. You stopped trying to manifest this. You probably stopped communicating. You probably cut all contact with them. You're not watching them anymore. You're not checking up on them. You don't care about their Facebook. You don't care. I mean, I feel like you care, but some of you don't. Like, some of you, you've had it. Like, you have had it. You're not giving your energy to this anymore. You're not planting these seeds. You're not trying to manifest it. You're not praying for it. You're definitely not fighting for it. You feel like the cycle ended and they picked someone else and it wasn't you, and yeah, it makes you fight internally because your heart, you know in your heart that this is what you want, but your head is telling you, maybe you feel like you're crazy, or like you're questioning, like, was this ever even anything? Am I just nuts? I feel like you're very protected though, Divine Feminine. You have a protective bubble of angels all around you. Maybe I feel like you got vulnerable with them, and you thought that they were going to get vulnerable with you, but they didn't. You thought they were going to come in with an apology, an offer of love, but they didn't. They came in this immature, cold-hearted, mask-wearing, little boy energy. You could have a child who's a little boy, a little water sign, Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces. Or your Divine Masculine could be a Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces who acts very immature, especially when emotions are involved, or feelings. I feel like you are aware that there was, just like I said in the last reading, there's a karmic, a karmic contract that it's in the Divine Masculine reading, I said that it was supposed to end and it didn't. So it's either that's the case, and you feel very strongly that this karmic relationship that they have going on, it was supposed to end, and they held on to it. And it could be with a Libra or a Capricorn, but either that, or it could be getting ready to end. Like now justice could be coming in to free this up, free your Divine Masculine up from this bondage, because the Devil's in reverse. I feel like you don't, at this point though, you almost feel like it's too late. Like, you're not waiting for it. You're definitely not waiting for it. You may have given up a little bit. You may have given up hope, even, of ever manifesting this back into your life. Okay, so let's clarify. What is the Five of Wands talking about here? What's this conflict about? For Divine Feminines, please. Four of Swords. I feel like this is somebody who continues to remain sleeping, or like your Divine Masculine, he purposely stays unawakened. He ignores the signs, he ignores the synchronicities, he ignores the nudges from his higher self and his soul. He could be sleeping a lot, or you could be, or you could just need sleep, you could need a rest. You could definitely need to, if there is a conflict between the two of you, you could be getting ready to put that to rest. Or a conflict could have made you completely shut down the connection. Some kind of conflict, some kind of blowout, some kind of event that happened with your Divine Masculine could have caused you to close down the connection, give up, lie down, lie your swords down, stop fighting for him, for it. Just have the Ten of Wands in reverse. So you dropped all of this, all of the burdens, all of the weight of the world. You dropped it. You said, okay, you want to pick somebody else. I'm walking away, I'm done. Or either that, or they dropped the burdens. Maybe they walked away from you. Maybe they walked away from you and your child. Maybe they walked away from child support, their responsibilities. They picked somebody else. Also have the Judgment card. This is a card talking about the universe getting ready to blow that trumpet. Either that or this is happening right now. I feel like the universe is getting ready to call them back. And this could be in the form of a tower. It hasn't come out yet, but I feel like somebody's not going to have a choice. You guys are going to be made to face each other again. We also have the Three of Wands. This is talking about, oh, it was reversed, sorry. So feeling like your ships haven't come in, feeling like you're done waiting, you're sick of waiting, you're sick of being the only one who tries to work together, you're the only one who plays fair, and you're tired of it. This could definitely also be a divorce that's getting ready to take place, or a separation, because we have the Justice and the Judgment. This could also be some kind of a court case that needs to take place, or a court hearing that's coming up. Maybe the Divine Masculine is, I also see this as the jail card. Somebody could be doing jail time, or afraid of doing jail time if they leave, or afraid that they're going to end up behind bars, or somebody has some kind of power over your masculine, maybe. They could need to, they could be afraid of getting a divorce. But the universe doesn't care. The universe is, they're calling somebody into action here, and this is also the reconciliation card. So this is talking about if an apology needs to take place, the universe is going to be, and justice and karma, it's going to have to happen. Could be dealing with a Libra, I said, Aries, Capricorn, Taurus, Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces, an Aquarius, a Leo, or a Scorpio. Okay. What's this Justice card talking about? Clarify the Justice card, please. One card flipped over. Where is it? There it is. We have Justice again. Justice, Six of Wands, Ten of Swords, and the Knight of Swords reversed. So we could definitely be dealing with an air sign. Definitely Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Very much a Libra. So if somebody has been showing off, trying to get people to like them or admire them, or living from a place of just straight up ego, not listening to their soul, maybe posting really hurtful things on social media for attention, for likes, for admiration, when it's actually really, really hurting somebody else. So this could be hurting you, Divine Feminine. If your Divine Masculine has been doing that, staying with a karmic because that karmic is good for their image, it's good for their business, it's good because they have lots of money, it's good because maybe they look good, on paper, but it's definitely really, it's hurt you probably a lot. This is 10 swords in your back, so this could have, there could have been 10 extremely brutal instances where the Divine Masculine basically made you feel like you could feel that sword going through your heart. feel like this, the clarifiers are trying to say that the the scales of justice are going to be balanced. Justice sees it. The universe knows. Karma will play out. I feel like justice, they know who put in the work and who didn't. And the universe is going to be calling that justice, that karma, it's going to be coming around here very shortly. Possibly at the end of Mercury retrograde. Possibly with the next Uranus transit. So whenever the Uranus transits next, that's when the Tower moment could come in. That's when the karma could be called upon. And it could be involving a Knight of Swords. This is talking about a Gemini person, or Aquarius, or a Libra. Somebody who charges in and out of your life, somebody who communicates without thinking, communicates without tact. They're impulsive, ungrounded, unbalanced. What is this Emperor in reverse speaking about? Clarify the Emperor reverse for me, please. Emperor reversed. Oh. Okay, we have the Two of Cups. This is talking about, obviously, the divine masculine. So if he's not an Aries, he could just be embodying the energy of an Emperor in reverse. So somebody who is obsessed with power and control, obsessed with image, who plays dirty to get to the top. Somebody who could be doing business dealings under the table or illegal, I'm getting. The Ace of Swords reverse. This is talking about some kind of a nasty secret that could come to light, some kind of nasty communication. This is talking about communication that should have taken place, apologies that should have taken place, truth should have been delivered, and it wasn't. And it really ended up hurting a lot of people. We also have the High Priestess reverse. So this is definitely, like, this is, if this is you, divine feminine, you're not talking at all. You could know all of the secrets. You could know everything. You already know everything. And you haven't said a word about it to anyone. You could have secrets. You could know a lot of secrets about your divine masculine. You could probably bring a Tower moment down on a masculine if you wanted to, if all you had to do was speak your truth. Back in January or April when you had that meeting, or whenever it was, I feel like it wasn't too long ago though. Maybe you slept together. Maybe you know that the divine masculine's cheating on the karmic. Maybe you just know a lot of secrets about them, but you haven't said anything. You've been loyal. You've kept your mouth shut. You also know a lot of secret knowledge about the universe. Divine knowledge. You've been downloaded, but you haven't claimed you haven't stepped into this power fully yet. You could be a Taurus, a Cancer, and you could be a tarot reader, a psychic medium, an energy healer, some kind of healer. You definitely have spiritual gifts, but you are not fully using them, or this could just be talking about you being completely and 100% silent with your masculine right now. You're not wanting to communicate. You don't have any interest in working it out with them right now. You won't even take their calls. You're not taking any risks with them. You're not moving forward with them. Could be dealing with an Aquarius. You could possibly really need to, though. Like you could need to take that risk and communicate with them again if you want to get things back on track. If you want the soulmate union, eventually you're going to have to. Maybe the universe is trying to nudge you towards that, you know? What is the outcome for the divine feminine for the end of July, please? What could the divine feminine expect in some form of an outcome for the end of July, please? Divine feminine. What's the outcome? Okay. So we have the King of Wands, reverse, the Empress, Page of Cups, reverse, and the Four of Pentacles. There's that Four of Pentacles again. So you could be dealing with a Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. The King of Wands reversed. This guy's very egotistical. He could be narcissistic, controlling, manipulating. Like I said, he could be running a business that's underhanded, untruthful. He could be involved in some kind of illegal activity, an entrepreneur with multiple jobs, multiple women, multiple partners, a double life. The Empress, she's in the upright, so you could be dealing with a Taurus or a Libra, sorry. This is you, divine femme. So I feel like no matter what, even if, even though this loving, this emotional, heartfelt love offering or apology or the truth hasn't come out yet from your divine masculine, even though you've been waiting for it for a very long time. I feel like you've stopped waiting for it. You don't care. It no longer throws you off your game. Whatever the divine masculine is doing, I feel like he's been trying to get your attention. He could be trying to get your attention in a very negative way. He could be, you know, posting things on social media that he thinks are going to trigger you. He could be just you know, asking around, talking to your friends, talking to your family, that type of thing, trying to get you to, he's trying to get to you. He's trying to provoke you. But I feel like no matter what he's done, it doesn't throw you off your game. Like you're fine. You don't give a crap what he's doing. You could care. I mean, you might care what he's doing, but it doesn't affect you anymore. Like you have found balance within your emotions. You're just balanced, and you are you're in your power. You're able to manifest. You're still loving. You're still nurturing. You're just not loving and nurturing the connection with him right now. You could be holding on to, you could be holding on still, though. You're still holding on to them, to the divine masculine. I feel like you try so hard to let them go, or to be truly done with them, but you're not. You're still holding on. You could be holding on to your money too tightly as well right now. Like you could be working really hard for your money and saving it, or holding on to it just a little bit too tight. You could be holding on to your children a little bit too tightly. If you share children with your divine masculine or with somebody, you could be overprotective and maybe a little smothering. You're holding on to something. You're also holding on to something that doesn't serve you, I feel. Still. Something that you know you need to let go of. Something that you've been working on letting go of, but you haven't quite released it yet. There's still something in your energy. It could be past emotional turmoil or emotional upsets or past heartache, past pain, trauma, childhood trauma. Could be addictions too. You could be holding on to an addiction or something like that. Something that you definitely need to let go of. But nonetheless, you're still upright. You're in your Empress power. So I feel like you're in a good position to end the end of January or July 2019 with. So just keep doing what you're doing. Work on releasing anything you know needs to go, and work on you know, trying to get back into a place of forgiveness, possibly communicating again with your divine masculine if they reach out, because they are going to be forced to, I think. And I feel like you need to maybe consider at least even get like hearing them out. Because I feel like right now you're like, no, I'm not doing it, not hearing them out, screw him, I'm done. Like it would have to be something spectacular for me to, like he would have to come in with some kind of crazy circumstance, or, you know, in order for me to consider talking to him again. But I feel like the universe is trying to tell you that maybe you need to reconsider that or work on it at least. So that's your reading, guys, for divine masculine, divine feminine for July. Why do I keep trying to say January? So January could be a significant month. It could have, I remember saying that it could have been January when you guys last connected. Your divine masculine, he could definitely be in Aquarius, because that's January. Something significant could happen in January with you and your divine masculine. So, okay, so remember, guys, if you like this reading or if it resonates, hit the like button, subscribe to my channel, and I will see you guys again soon. Take care.